Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Torque News show. There is a history in making. Tesla may deliver biggest moment in car industry since Model 3. To be more precise, we may be about to witness the most significant moment in the automotive history since Henry Ford developed the Model T mass production line over a century ago. There is a very interesting article about this topic, which I will have the link in the description, which says more and more evidence suggests that Tesla's Investor Day event this week will mark the beginning of a new era in automotive manufacturing, one in which electric vehicles are not only much cheaper to run and maintain than petrol and diesel cars, but also cheaper to make. This is why it's so important. Following Tesla's Autonomy Day in 2019, Battery Day in 2020, AI Day in 2021, and AI Day in 2022, Investor Day is the latest in a series of live broadcast events providing details on the technology Tesla has been developing and what it has planned for the future. As confirmed by an Elon Musk tweet 2 weeks ago, Investor Day will be all about manufacturing and scaling production, the final piece in Tesla's mission to accelerate the transition to electrified transport. Now, why is electric vehicle manufacturing so important? Listen carefully, see what important consequences it will have on our lives. There are currently over 1 billion petrol and diesel cars in the world. That's 1 billion exhaust pipes spewing out toxic pollution into the air we all breathe every day. 1 billion exhaust pipes pumping carbon dioxide into the Earth's atmosphere make up over 20% of annual global emissions. If humans want to get the cancer-causing toxic air pollution out of our cities, and if we want to maximize our chances of halting the climate crisis and having a livable planet, we need to get the billion petrol and diesel fart boxes off our roads ASAP. As soon as possible. The most logical first step in achieving this is to stop selling new toxic fart boxes, which just make the problem worse, says this article. There were almost 80 million new cars sold worldwide in 2022. 80 million. Roughly 10 million of these were fully electric, which means there were an additional of 70 million new petrol and diesel pollution matches birthday on planet Earth on 2022. The average life of these fossil-burning cars is over 10 years, meaning that all the petrol and diesel cars sold in 2022 will still be producing pollution into our cities and into our lungs in 2032. The sooner we stop selling new petrol and diesel cars, the sooner we'll have clean air in our cities. There are 3 key objectives to accelerate the transition away from these pollution pumping machines. First, rapidly redesign cities to encourage biking and walking. Second, rapidly scale and electrify public transport, like we see in many European countries. Third, rapidly scale electric vehicle manufacturing. Tesla's Investor Day will outline how the world's largest electric vehicle manufacturer plans on achieving this third objective. In his recent tweet, Elon Musk said Master Plan 3, the path to a fully sustainable energy future for Earth, will be presented on March 1. The future is bright. That was the tweet. It's been 17 years since Elon Musk published Tesla's original master plan, in which he laid out the company's overarching strategy of starting with high-cost, low-volume cars and moving to low-cost, high-volume cars. To date, Tesla has executed this plan to perfection, moving from high-cost, low-volume sports cars and luxury cars like Tesla Roadster, Model S, and Model X, moving to lower cost, higher volume Model 3 and Model Y. The next stage will be based on Tesla's third generation platform, which many observers believe will enable Tesla's stated target of a $25,000 model. The Tesla Model 3 is currently selling for about $43,000, US $35,000, including an IRA tax credit. In his recent Investor Day preview, Morgan Stanley's Adam Jonas points out that Tesla's current COGS, cost of goods sold. So Tesla's current cost of goods sold is $39,000 per vehicle. This is based on Tesla's second generation platform. Investor Day will reveal how significant advances in Tesla's manufacturing will drive the cost of goods sold of Tesla's third generation platform towards the $25,000 mark. That's a significant change. One of Tesla's guiding principles when it comes to manufacturing is the best part is no part. Often referred to as deleting parts or processes, the language shows that Tesla sees itself as a software company just as much as manufacturer. The philosophy permeates everything Tesla does, from its minimalist design to only offering a handful of different models, a stark contrast with many legacy automakers who offer hundreds of models, each with a mind-boggling array of options. The constantly changing styling is required by marketing teams to create the differentiation and USPs, unique selling points. They need to convince people that although their gas car product is relic from the 19th century, it's perceived as the latest and greatest, or a kind of what they call the top trims limited edition. While traditional auto companies trend towards complexity, Tesla is moving in the opposite direction, deleting parts and processes, streamlining everything, spending time and money on product and production, not on marketing. You have a good product, you will have a great marketing that will go and be streamlined by itself. This may be why Tesla made over $9,500 per vehicle last year, 8 times Toyota's gross margin per vehicle, which was just under $1,300. This daily mission to strip redundancy and complexity out of the production and production is what has out of the product and production is what has driven the 2 major manufacturing breakthroughs that will be showcased on Investor Day on March 1st: single body casting and the 4680 structural battery pack. A large portion of the army of robots you see in automotive factories are welding together hundreds of parts to make what's known as the body in white, which is the bare frame before it's painted, and the engine, transmission, axles, suspension, wheels, doors, seats, and everything is attached to that. Fabricating the body in white takes a huge amount of time, space, and money. Over the past few years, Tesla has completely revolutionized this process with the development of single body casting, using what are the largest high-pressure die casting machines in the world. Morgan Stanley says that Tesla's Berlin factory, Giga Berlin, can currently produce 90 cars per hour, and that each car takes 10 hours to produce. That's 3 times as fast as Volkswagen's Zwickau plant, which takes 30 hours to produce a car. So on March 1st, we're going to see a new era probably dawning in automotive industry, with Tesla presenting all of these new features, probably new battery events, and also battery components, possibly as Tesla has already said, the 3rd generation platform, which should probably lower the cost of cars sold to $25,000 range, making electric vehicles more affordable to people. If electric vehicles become more affordable to wider demographic of people, imagine how much the air will be clean for all of us. None of us have lived in a time where the air in a city is clean. But we may see that when we see all the automotive fleet in the world changing to sustainable electric vehicles. What do you think about this, friends? Are you excited about this type of a future? But keep our humanity. Don't let the AI take it away from you. Keep that compassion, love, patience. These are the most important things. God bless you. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon in our next report.